Majority of home fires start in the kitchen. That's according to the Penfield Fire Marshal. October, Fire Prevention Month, and Kayla Green sat down with him today to talk about how to avoid one of those kitchen fires in your home.
Jeffrey David is the Penfield Fire Marshal. This October, he wants people to know how to prevent a fire while cooking, but also how to put one out.
If you do have a fire, the easiest and best way to put a fire out on the stove is to put a lid on it and then turn the heat off.
He says paying attention to what you're cooking is always important, even with foods you wouldn't expect to be a problem.
For instance, if you're boiling water for pasta and you put pasta in the water, over time that water will burn off, the pasta will dry out, and the pasta can catch on fire and will catch on fire.
He says one of the most common causes for fires in the kitchen is when someone puts something to cook here on the stove, walks away, and forgets about it.
Always stay in the kitchen while you're cooking. Keep kids out of the kitchen as much as possible. I know that's kind of tough in some cases, but keeping kids away from the stoves, hot items, obviously prevent burns that way and prevent them from tampering with the stove.
He also reminds people to change the batteries in the smoke alarm. If there is a fire in your home, that early notification can save your life.
30 years ago, if you had a fire in your home, you had roughly 15 to 17 minutes to escape your home and escape that fire. Today, that number is down to about 2 to 3 minutes. And that's really because of the different types of materials we're using now that they're building furniture out of. They're made out of petroleum-based products, so they burn a lot faster and a lot hotter.
David also encourages families to have an escape route in case of a fire. In Penfield, Kayla Green, News 8.
All right, Kayla, thank you. We do have a link to these fire safety tips and more in this story over at our website, rochesterfirst.com.